Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. This is episode 468 of the Ping Pong Flix Show. As you can see, I am back in Hawaii at my studio. The sound is much better. I apologize for all the crappy audio from before. Yes, so back in Hawaii, I decided, you know what? Let's do a kind of a recap of everything that has transpired between my last video, which I hope you could have, you were able to hear, to my, recently to what's happening now. And so let's start off with Joker. Joker has won 2 Golden Globe Awards. The first one is Best Actor in Drama, Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. He's fantastic in it. You have to go watch it. He very well deserved a Best Actor award. Also, Best Original Score by Hilder. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce the last name here, but absolutely a breathtaking score. It's a very haunting. It's very original. It is very original, in fact, and I think, like the caption here, a movie that can and will stand the test of time. This is a fantastic film. Hopefully it wins awards at the Oscars as well. But according to this, Writers Guild of America Award nominee for Best Adapted Screenplay as well. So I'm anticipating a lot of different awards more awards for this movie, which is very well deserved for Joker. So congratulations, Joker team. You guys did it. I'm curious to see what your next project is. It doesn't have to be Joker sequel, but whatever that next DC Black Label, if you're truly still doing that, I would like to see have them expand on that idea as well. Batman has been getting some interesting behind the scenes as shooting did start, and there, people are, I don't know if this is from a drone or from a window or whatever, but they're finding these shots here. First we've only seen, the vehicles, the Gotham vehicles and stuff like that. Well, now this screenshot here apparently very much could be, and we're thinking is because of the umbrella, and that very much looks like Colin Farrell as the rumored Penguin role, right? And it's interesting that Matt Reeves has never really actually confirmed other people's roles, but not Colin Farrell, I think. I could be wrong about that, but in any case, he kind of just, confirmed it not today, but when this came out. Wait, is that you? Hashtag Oz, of knowing very well that picture has been spreading around, and we're already getting a full look of Oswald as Oswald Penguin, Colin Farrell on set as that character. Now. Is going to be his penguin look? This could very much be like the first on-set character we actually see. So that is quite interesting. And like I said, I'm kind of disappointed that they don't do a whole, like how Justice League did right here. By the way, this is by Reza Rostamian. I hope I'm pronouncing the last name correct. But he did a fantastic edit of the original Justice League, shot that Zack Snyder did, and made this the black suit instead, right? Zack Snyder's Justice League. Well, anyway. But I was hoping that, for all these movies that are coming out, that they have like a spread of all the characters, like an official look. Have Clay Annals, or so a photographer take a shot of that, and how the best look of that character in costume, before we start to see these behind the scenes of this crappy version of not the post-edit version. And granted, this may not be the actual costume yet, and I'll show you a couple of things later on in terms of another movie that had a costume reveal, seemingly. excited that it's happening. It's finally underway. Matt Reeves' The Batman, been development hell for a while. Unfortunately, it's not Ben Affleck's The Batman. You know, we're not getting the Batman, but it is a different universe Batman, a different alternate Batman. So for Batman fans, I think you guys can be pretty excited and happy about that. So that's Colin Farrell, confirmed by Matt Reeves himself, that is Oswald. So Oswald Cobblepot. Now this one is interesting. This is our very, very first look at Bruce Wayne, the Batman himself, in what appears to be a motorcycle. He's that's probably not the bat suit, but it is our first actual look of, you know, him, Robert Pattinson, on set. Because of his clothing and jacket, we can't really see how big he was able to get, how muscular he was able to get. Reports have said that he was not able to put on a lot of pounds, so he may be more of a Michael Keaton Batman rather than a Christian, well, even a Christian Bale later Batman, you know, like the Dark Knight, you know, the Dark Knight or the Dark Knight Rises Christian Bale, rather than Batman Begins Christian Bale, and of course not even to the point of jacked up Ben Affleck Batflick type of Batman. So but hoping to see the Batman costume, like an official reveal, before we actually see it on set. You know what I mean? I think hopefully they can get that underway real soon, as shooting does continue and more people are finding these people outside in broad daylight. So hoping to see more about that. So that is the update for the Batman. Now, talking about costume reveals, I did mention a while back that it was possible we had a tease of Black Mask, and their bloggers were saying that at Brazil CCXP, you do see Black Mask with his comic accurate Black Mask, and you do also see pretty comic accurate, you know, other characters in Birds of Prey. And so here's one glimpse of it right here. Helena Bertinelli, of course, Huntress, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, is in a different costume than what we've seen in the trailer so far, and she does have the mask on her, and the suit is, you can't really see, but the colors and the way that white stripe comes down looks much more like the Huntress we know in the comics. How far do they go with this? Is this like just the last shot of the movie? This is probably from a teaser that's been leaked. I don't want to show you that teaser because I don't know if that's supposed to be shown yet, and I'm anticipating this may actually be from the final trailer that's coming out soon. Maybe by the time you see this video. I know I've said that in the past video, but hey, there was a TV spot that came out, but nothing too much new about that, so I figured I'm gonna wait until the final trailer to see what's exciting about that final trailer. The final trailer is the trailer that's supposed to get butts in those seats, right? So that's gonna have to impress a ton of people. I'm already gonna watch it, but I mean, it's gonna have to impress the other people, and let's see if it impresses comic book accurate aficionados, if you will, who really want to see that comic accurate characters in the movie, and let's see if they will buy into it, seeing what the final trailer is about for that. So that's Birds of Prey. Now this is the update. I know I was late. I was like, by the time I did my video about the Release the Snyder Cut FA Cup, within like an hour, people already got shots and video of it actually happening. So I know by the time I got my video out, it already had happened, and so a little bit embarrassing. But you know, with the time difference in Japan, I was kind of confused as to when it would actually happen. But it happened in any case. So this was a few days ago. FA Cup Release the Snyder Cut banner is in action. They held the camera on it for a good several seconds. It's in many of the shots. A great great shots in the game. This is one of the great ones where it just held on and people could actually see that at RT Snyder Cut, hashtag release a Snyder Cut on there. So very impressive, awesome, great work to the team. Great work, Will Rollins at RT Snyder Cut, and everybody else who pitched in to get this banner up. And of course, half those proceeds did go to the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. It's just a great thing. 2019 has been a crazy year for the Snyder Cut movement, and in a little bit I'll tell you a video to go to check all that out, right? Zack Snyder was definitely impressed with that. He said epic, hashtag American Foundation Suicide Prevention, to see that at FA Cup. It's very mainstream. I've seen comments where like, did I just see release a Snyder Cut at the FA Cup? You know, some sports bloggers were talking about it as well, so it's interesting to see that within other realms, within other entertainment industry, within other industries, right? Just to spread the word, and hopefully that just got more people at RT Snyder, more people interested in about the release of Snyder Cut, at least interested to Google that and figure out what that is and want to know more and search about it. I think that's great. I did see a few people who were on board with it, with this banner, so that's great. That's what we need, and just more, just more media coverage is what we need. And big media coverage we did get. In fact, even the New York Times talked about it. FA Cup Clash features Justice League film fans push for Snyder Cut. And so this is an article that you won't, you don't think you'd see. The New York Times, and they've done it before in terms of the Snyder Cut stuff, but it's great that they bring it up again about that, and seeing other mainstream news sites talking about the Snyder Cut is fantastic, right? So that's great. And like I mentioned, if you want to kind of see what has happened, transpired in 2019, including the SnyderCon, and that blew my mind. I thought the SnyderCon was like a year ago, but it was just this past year in 2019. It seems so long ago. We're due for another one, I think. So if you want to check out a simple review video of 2019 of Release the Snyder Cut movement and what has transpired, what has happened, no better place than to check out Nerd Queens. They did put out a video for this. 2020 definitely will be better. It's going to be great. But if you want to see what has happened in 2019, anything you missed, anything you wanted to kind of just check out again, by the way, thanks for the shout out in that video to me as well. But incredible, great video. Please go follow, like, subscribe, check them out, retweet this, and celebrate the movement that has happened in 2019. Another celebration we should do is that the Zack Snyder's official merchandise, JL merchandise, especially the hooded shirts and the regular t-shirts, have finally raised over the goal of $25,000. It has reached at this time $25,155. So thank you so much all to buying a shirt or adding a donation if you can, and actually getting this to reach past its goal. I did buy another shirt just in case, because you never know, you might need to wear it 2 or 3 times a week. But it is a fantastic thing, and like we said, Zack Snyder's Justice League, that is the movie, that is the project, that is the goal. That is what Zack is giving us, the official branding here. This is his official design, so please go and check it out. Please go grab a hoodie if you haven't yet, if you haven't got a t-shirt yet, if you haven't got the beanies yet, please go and get that as well. It surely is something. Now I just want to go over a couple things, and I just kind of blew up this video a little bit because I wanted to just highlight a few things. First of all, I went to Japan. They had a cup noodle factory, and so what you get to do is you get one of these cups. You get to design your own cup, and then you get to make your own noodles, whatever flavor you want, and then it comes in a package like that. It comes with when you go to this museum. So if you go to Japan, check that out. By the way, Japan is wonderful. It's awesome. The best food in the world. The greatest city. This is a country I'm going back over and over. I mean, I've been there for 3 weeks, and I feel like it was just the tip of the iceberg. But I love it, love it, love it, and I think you guys will love it too. Anyway, so with this design, I decided to put a little bit of Superman in there. So you got the Superman, you got the Justice League, of course, the release of Snyder Cut, and because of the black suit Superman, it kind of turned into the black suit Superman. So I thought that was kind of, it's simple, but just wanted to get that on a cup noodle for whatever reason. So also, I think I shared this on Twitter, but I want to thank once again Lord Koji. Koji, thank you so much for this hat. Release a Snyder Cut. I'll definitely wear this outside. Didn't get a chance to take this with me. It's cold in Japan. I rather wore a beanie, and I didn't get the Justice League beanie in time, but I'll definitely wear it in Hawaii. So thank you so much, Koji. Also, came back home and found 2 of these shirts waiting for me. It is the I Love ZS shirts, which I think are still available. I don't know if you can see it. I Love ZS shirts. It also has this Release the Snyder Cut on the arm. So that's awesome as well. So this is cool. I got 2 of these now. I'm going to go wash it, and I'm going to wear it. So great. And last thing, I don't know who gave me this, and I want to reach out to whoever did to let me know who you are, but I got this in the mail today. It is the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice vinyl records, a deluxe 3-disc trifold. It's I am blown away, and I found this in my P.O. box. And I'm like, oh my God, did someone just send me this? I'm like, who sent me this? Look at this. Wow. I would like to thank you personally if you could tell me. I know there are a couple people who told me that they wanted to know my P.O. box to send me something. I'm like, you don't have to, but if it's in my description. But no one, I didn't get a note in here, I don't think. So I don't know who got me this, and I hope someone comes out and tells me who they are. I would love to thank them personally for this incredible vinyl record. It's awesome. Batman v Superman, like I said, it's my all-time favorite movie, and still is, unless the Snyder Cut does better than that. But for right now, it is still my all-time favorite movie, and this is an incredible gift. Thank you so much to whoever you are. Please let me know who you are. I would like to personally thank you for this gift. All right. Well, anyway, I thought I'd share that, and that's it. That's it for today. I am back in Hawaii, back in this warmer climate. I truly miss Japan, and I miss my family over there as well. I can't wait to go back and visit again. But until then, we have a lot of work to do in 2020. There's Wonder Woman 1984. There's Birds of Prey. And of course, hopefully, the Zack Snyder's Justice League as well. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.